fiasco at Rubicamp's Business College, the idea of getting a gentleman caller for my sister Laura began to play a more and more important part in my mother's calculations. It became an obsession. Like some archetype of the universal unconscious, the image of the gentleman caller haunted our small apartment. An evening at home rarely passed without some allusion to this image, this specter, this hope. And even when he wasn't mentioned, his presence hung in my mother's preoccupied look and in my sister's frightened, apologetic manner. It hung like a sentence cast upon the Wingfields. But my mother was a woman of actions as well as words. Late that winter and in the early spring, realizing that some extra money would be needed to properly feather the nest and plume the bird, she began a vigorous campaign on the telephone, roping in subscribers to one of those magazines for matrons called The Homemaker's Companion, a journal that features the serialized sublimations of ladies of letters who think in terms of delicate, cup-like breasts, slim, tapering waists, rich, creamy thighs, eyes like wood smoke in autumn, fingers that soothe and caress like soft, soft strains of music, bodies as powerful as Etruscan sculpture.
Scott, this is Amanda Wingfield. First, how's that sinus condition? Oh, you're just a Christian martyr. That's what you are. You're just a Christian martyr. Well, I was going through my little green book here, and I saw that your subscription to the Companion has just about went out with that wonderful new serial by Miss May Harper is about to begin. It's the first thing she's written since Honeymoon for 3. Well, that was unusual, wasn't it? Well, this was all about the long horse he sat on the island, and a debutante is thrown from a horse while taking him out at the regatta. Yes, her spine breaks. So the horse does to her, he steps on her. Now, there's only one man in the entire world that can save her from being completely paralyzed, and that's the man she's engaged to be married to. And he is tall and blonde and handsome. Of course he's not perfect. Of course he has a weakness. His most terrible weakness of all. He just drinks too much. What, honey? Oh, don't let them burn. You tip the oven and I'll hold out right here. Why, that woman, she hung up on me. Mother, Tom's trying to write. I'm so he is. So he is.
Now what are you up to?
I'm trying to save your eyesight. Only got one pair of eyes, and you've got to take good care of them. Oh, I know that was mine, but that's not what made me a genius.
Mother, please leave me alone. I'm trying to write.
Why can't you sit up straight? So your shoulders don't stick through like sparrow wings.
Mother, please go busy yourself with something else. I'm trying to do some writing.
Now, I've seen a medical chart, and I know what that position does to your internal organs. So I'll show you. Your stomach press against your lungs, and your lungs press against your heart. And that poor little heart of yours has got no room left to go on beating for you.
What the hell
Don't
am
you
I
talk to
supposed
me
to
like
do?
that. What's the matter with you lately? You gone out of your senses.
Yes, I have. You've driven me out of them.
Matter with you lately? Big idiot.
Mother, I haven't got a thing, not a single thing left in this house that I can call my own.
Lower your voice.
Yesterday, you confiscated my books. You had the nerve to
Yes,
take
I
them.
did. I took those horrible novels back to the library. That awful wolf by that insane Mr. Lawrence. I do not control the output of a diseased mind or people who cater to them, but I won't allow such filth in my house. No, 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 no.
House? House? Who pays the rent on the house? Who makes a slave of himself just
Don't you dare talk to me like that.
Oh, no. No, I mustn't say anything. I'm just going to stand here and let you do all the talking.
Let me tell you something.
I don't want to hear anymore.
You will hear more.
I'm not going to listen. I'm going out.
You are going to listen to me, Tom Wingfield. I am tired of your impudence, and another thing, I'm right at the end of my patience.
What do you think I'm at the end of, Mother? Aren't I allowed to have any patience to reach the end of? Oh, I know. It seems unimportant to you. What I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, having a difference between them. You don't think that.
I think you're doing things that you're ashamed of, and that's why you act like this. I can't believe you go night after night to the movies. Nobody goes to the movies as often as you pretend to. You don't go to the movies at nearly midnight, and movies don't let out at 2 a.m. Stumbling, muttering to yourself like a maniac. You get 3 hours sleep and then go to work. Why do you picture the thing you're doing down there, moping and doping? Because you're in no condition.
That's true. That's very, very true. I'm in no condition.
Dare you jeopardize your job? Jeopardize our security? I think we'd manage.
Mother, do you think I'm crazy about the warehouse? You think I'm in love with the Continental Shoemakers? You think I want to spend 55 years of my life down there in that Celotex interior with fluorescent tubes? Honest to God, I'd rather somebody picked up a crowbar and battered out my brains than go back mornings. But I'd go. Sure, every time you come and yelling that bloody, "Rise and shine," I think to myself how lucky dead people are. But I get up. I go. For $65 a month, I give up all that I dream of doing and being ever. And you say that self is all I ever think of? Why, mother, if self is all I ever thought of, mother, I'd be where he is. God! As far as the system of transportation reaches. Please don't grab me, mother.
I'm not grabbing at you. Just want to know where you're going.
I'm going to the movies.
I don't believe that lie.
No? Well, you're right. For once in your life, you're right. I'm not going to the movies. I'm going to opium dens. Yes, mother, opium dens. Dens of vice and criminals' hangouts, mother. I've joined the Hogan gang. I'm a hired assassin. I carry a Tommy gun and a violin case. I run a string of cat houses in the valley. They call me Killer. Killer Wingfield. By day, I'm a simple, honest warehouse worker. But at night, I'm a dynamic czar of the underworld. Why, I go to gambling casinos and spin away a fortune on a roulette table. I wear a patch over one eye and a false mustache. Sometimes, I wear green whiskers. On those occasions, they call me El Diablo. Oh, I can tell you things to make you sleepless. My enemies plan to dynamite this place some night. Some night they're going to blow us all up sky high. And will I be glad? Will I be happy? And so will you be. You'll go up, over Blue Mountain on a broomstick with 17 gentlemen callers, you ugly, babbling old witch! Ah!
My Menagerie! I'll never speak to you again as long as you live unless you apologize to me.